Here we are, 2025. Change of plans. They were the wrong poles. What a year it's been. 2024 has definitely been a challenging year for myself in many ways. I know about a year ago, I was on this same hunt that I'm actually getting ready for now, and I had told you that I had gotten drafted, or actually a ward captain A for the past, well, for the whole year. And boy, has it been a super busy year. I was been fortunate enough to go on some hunts this year. I have a lot of content that I should be dropping as soon as I'm done with this archery deer hunt. And then pretty much 2025, we are all in on Sandal Adventures. We're gonna, I'm sure you guys have already seen the new merch that we have. We have t-shirts, we have caps, and hopefully some hoodies that we'll be dropping for this year. So hopefully we'll set up the online store here, and hopefully you guys will be purchasing some of our merchandise and supporting the channel. We're looking forward to this upcoming year. We are planning some big things for this coming year, and going all in. Since I haven't been able to do a whole lot with the channel this season, I've been trying to squeeze in as much as I can here and there. But as you can see, I am shooting. This is my first time shooting since last year when I went on this archery deer hunt. So for this hunt, I got the same unit as I did last year. So in a sense, it's my redemption hunt. Hopefully everything works out a lot better this year. Hopefully my kids are healthy and I can spend the whole week out there. We're actually splitting the team again. Darian and Pumpkin have their own archery deer hunts as well in 2 different units. I am in a different unit. So I appreciate all the support that you guys have given us. I appreciate all the patience you guys have had this season. I'm sorry it's taken so long, but thank you for all the support. This will be the final video of the season. So stay tuned and let's see where this adventure takes us this time. Here we are, 2025. Happy New Year. We are off on our final adventure for the season, but we are headed back down to the same unit I was hunting last year, where I only got to hunt for 2.5 days. But this time it is January 1st and I'm only missing opening day for now, but we are planning to stay down there for the next 5 to 6 days to see if we can make it happen. On this trip with me, you've already met this guy. We had some awesome content from his hunt that I'm sure you guys have already seen. So he will be one of the camera guys using his camera equipment. And in the back right there, the one and only, of course, you guys know Mr. Levi. And we are definitely excited. I know this guy has been excited for the past week or 2 weeks.
And then we're finally here. After a busy year in 2024, we're finally cruising down south on good terms though.
One thing that I haven't mentioned is that me and Mr. Jaden right here, we were both in those positions with our tribal obligations. I know a bunch of you guys are from back home. You'll see the shenanigans we get in for the next few days. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Alright, so here's what's going on. We've been at camp for like an hour. Fire. Jaden and Mr. Sando.
We're getting close.
We're getting close, but I don't know if these are the right pools.
I think they are, but it's just stabilizing the structure.
We've been going at it for like an hour.
Let's see if he rear to push this up more. Jesus Christ.
That's the base, I know that. One last pull right here.
A whole pole.
We're having an SMH moment right now.
So one of our options was to come tomorrow and just take our time packing, but we just wanted to get out of Hamas because we're excited to be out here. Thank you, Jordan, for lending us your tent, but as you can see, it's pretty much just a makeshift tent. We just want to survive the night. That's our motto today. So we got this buddy heater, and we thought that was going to help us keep us warm tonight. We have 2 propane tanks. The other problem is one of them's almost empty. The other one's like half. But the damn connection that I bought for this buddy heater to here doesn't fit. So we might be SOL with that. But survive the night. That's the motto. We'll figure out the rest tomorrow. Morning hunt, and then go to the store or all the way to the town, which is about an hour away, to figure things out.
Some good lunch.
You guys like, there's some Mickey D's over there. I know that.
I don't know. I'm still not convinced those are the right poles.
I think we just need service. We just need service to see how to assemble it properly.
If these aren't the right poles, sometimes I'm gonna have to tell him to
Venture
down.
out here.
come down and bring that stuff, because we ain't not going back to Hamas.
No. That's what's going on right now. Like Jaden said, it's a SMH kind of moment. We're gonna have to rough it tonight. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't start blowing in the middle of the night, because our shelter's gonna collapse. Here I am. It is 5:31. Day 1 for us. It's a little rough night. Right now it says that 16 degrees. I woke up pretty cold. We were not prepared as well as we probably should have been for a night like we're gonna have. We borrowed a tent. Never had assembled this tent before, so it's pretty makeshift, but it survived the night. Thank God it wasn't windy. So we had to just wing it as best we could, survive the night, and thankfully I did, barely. Most of my sleeping bag was pretty warm, but I needed an extra layer in the bottom, or every part that was on the cot was pretty cold. It was like laying on ice. So Jaden and Levi probably had better sleep than I did. They're still in the tent right now, and I had to start the truck. It is currently 5:32, going to be 5:33 soon. We said we're going to wake up at 6, so I got about 6 hours of sleep. Not bad. Can you see them?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Jaden?
There's 5 does, and there's looks like they're feeding towards us right now. But it's our opening day, and so far everything's going out pretty good. We survived the night. I think I was inhaling and exhaling so hard that I even burnt out my throat just to keep my body warm in the sleeping bag. Other than that, I'm just waiting to turn up a nice buck now. Good sign though. We are finding those now.
We're in the deer. Here's our noontime update. Day 1. It's freaking hot now. We woke up to 16-degree weather where we're freezing, as you saw. Me and Jaden in the truck. Levi slept pretty good, he said. But me and this guy, That was a rough one.
It's hot now.
Yeah. So we have to change our wardrobe to adapt to this heat. It's crazy because there's still flies out. But we were on deer this morning. Found a few does, no bucks. But hopefully on the way back this evening, we will come across a shooter buck hot on a doe's tail. So that's what we're hoping.
Yeah.
What's going on, Jaden?
We're over here. Comes to find out, we don't have the right poles. So pops to the hero. My dad is bringing poles to TRC later. So we are going to TRC later. Can you get him?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're getting ready. Change of plans. They were the wrong poles, so that's why our tent wasn't erected correctly last night. So Jaden's dad, J-Rod, sometimes L, is coming this evening all the way from Jemez, take a long drive to TRC to meet up with us, drop off the poles, and this was going to be our hunting spot tomorrow, but we decided, Levi actually decided we wanted to check this place out because he wanted to glass this evening. He actually wanted to go to TRC right now because he's obviously thinking about all the fast food places, especially pizza, which we'll probably get tonight. We'll see, but we still got to get the hose for the propane. We got our propane bottles filled, so that's a plus. We just need the hose for the buddy heater now, and then a sleeping bag for me, and I think we should be set for the rest of the hunt. Hopefully we find a buck up here. This is where we're finding them last year. So we're just getting ready to pack our stuff. Levi didn't even bring a jacket because he thought we were just road hunting. I thought we were too. I didn't bring, what did I forget?
Your bow?
No, I got my bow. Oh, got everything.
Your Slim Jim.
Your Slim Jim is off the wall. So is Jaden's. What did Jason name your Slim Jim?
Abraham.
Abraham. Hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to civilization.
What's happening?
We're here for the goods, the things we need for our camp to be like home. Mr. Sando is taking us on a field trip again.
Come on over.
These always work, man. Look at them.
Just get these pants, look.
The what? Walmart. This one, buddy heater with.
Oh, that one right there?
Just the heater.
What's happening, Jaden?
We're gonna run to Tractor Supply because they have the connection we need to our plug.
They close at 8 and it's like 7:30 or 7:40. Yeah, so see you guys at Tractor Supply if we make it before they close.
It's been an interesting trip to TRC. We're trying to get an adapter for our propane bottle so we can run the bigger tanks, but they didn't have any. Couldn't find any in Walmart. I already told you guys about the tent, and this guy, sometimes L, came to the rescue. Came all the way from freaking Hamus to pick up the poles, the right poles. So we'll be.
Can't let my boys down. Sometimes L, you know, lots of love.
Jenny, thank you so much for all your help. Tractor Supply. Oh, it's January 3rd. Second day for us. Third day of the season.
We're hauling on quickly. Go up.
So Jaden has them on MagView right now. Problem is, Jaden has an Android and it's hard to transfer his clips onto the Mac.
Your Google Drive, you didn't put it on your Google Drive and send it through Google.
Levi will help us with that if we can't get him, but everything's just so much simpler with the Apple.
I had them right here too.
So it's a 3x2 buck that keeps Bert Dog in a dough. Jaden said that he was trying to mount her. Levi said like
good. I don't know.
Like him chasing it hardcore. Thoughts before I do the reveal?
Well, this tent looks 10 times freaking better than how it did. We were like glassy from up there on top, and every time we would say it's like, I think our tent looks pretty good. But now yeah, it's really good now. This is luxury now for sure. But yeah, you guys need to check it out.
There it is, our humble abode away from home. It looks way better, it looks more cozier. We even got a porch now. Can you believe we use these porch rods or these poles to actually erect the damn tent? Levi already wanted to go home yesterday.
Yeah.
But he got to stay in a hotel. It was hot
And
as
I
heck.
saw a running buck today.
And we saw a rutting buck this morning. So I think the action is going to get better as each day passes. And we found out that the general store down the road, 40 miles down the road, Jaden's stripper pole. He learned a lot this year. We are going to explore some new country today. We picked out an area, never been there before. We're going to venture in there and see what we can find. might find something or we might not. That's a chance you take when you are exploring new country. But as I was talking to Jaden earlier, we have 3 options. We have option A, which is where we glassed up where he glassed up the rutting buck. So we know he's still somewhere in the area there. Not a giant. We're still gonna put our eyes on a nice stud buck. He's a decent one. I would be happy with him. Option B, we've seen a bunch of does on the way in this morning. Same area where I missed that forky with the broken antler last year. About 10 does in there. That's option B. Option C is where we put a stalk on that giant buck last year with no success. And we came across, as you see in the video yesterday evening at last light, the 3x2, little 3x2. But there's a lot of hunters in that area, so that's why we got to find new country and hopefully locate a stud buck somewhere in there. But we know that the rut's slowly kicking off now from what we saw this morning, so that's our plan now. Never been in here. We're in this wash. There's a trail that goes behind me here. My original plan was to follow that trail further in, but then Levi suggested we climb to the top of this up here and see what's on the other side and just walk this rim and see what it looks like. And I like his idea. I like his plan. It gives us more of a lay of the land, because you can't really see a whole lot when you're hiking in a canyon like this, especially if it's brand new. When you do rocky climbs like this, a good pair of boots is a must. We are rocking Crispies, tried and true. We got
Made in the USA. Oh no, it's not.
no
Italy.
Italy, marketed in the USA for hunters.
Yeah.
Made in Italy.
That's what Trump is trying to stop.
No, we want good quality stuff. We don't care where it comes from. So we got the crispy altitudes.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new Christmas gift.
Yes, sir. Thank you, parents.
We got brand new. Well, they were brand new. Christmas gift. Crispy Laponia 2s.
Yep.
Or 3s. Laponia 3s. GTX.
Thank you, parents. He's a parent.
His other parent, Kyan. Spoiled kid. And then I also got a brand new pair of crispy canais. Thank you, babe. That's what I got. Bob's. So definitely a lot of tread in our boots right now. I've been rocking the Brickstall, which is a pretty good boot. Bit snug, but my trip on that was pretty much shot up. I was wearing those yesterday evening and comfortable, but a little bit more slippage than today. These guys weren't slipping at all.
It's like I had them ATs on yesterday evening.
So yes, we highly recommend a good pair of quality boots. So currently we see deer tracks, deer scat, elk scat, and we're getting on top of this bench right here. And hopefully we acquire the target we're looking for. It's gonna be hard to put a stalk on this rocky country though. A lot of elk poop.
It's gorgeous.
There has to be water here then.
Oh,
Yeah. Look at that up there. It's beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
like I told you, I'd propose up here.
I guess any woman willing to come up here with you is worth proposing to. Now, the proposing's the easy part. It's making a marriage last is the challenge. I don't know what they're whispering about, but big old stud. Buck trap right there. Let me compare it to the camera. Usually we compared it with bullets, but that's about a 6.5 shot. Yeah. This is amazing, beautiful country. basin. What is it?
It's a cross.
Go get it.
I want to.
Oh,
See
shit.
how big it is?
It's huge. Shit.
Cactus.
Be right back. I'm gonna go get me a shit. You got those for it.
I know. I think I can. 30 minutes.
Way the hell up there. How steep it is. So we know there's definitely critters in here. We've seen a Mule doe at our first ever coos doe. Oh, she's gonna lay down.
Yeah, there. And where the ridgeline is? There's one.
Oh shit.
They're $2.
So this hunt for muleys might turn into a coos deer hunt. We saw 3 bucks, 3 coos deer bucks way up there, and one of them's a stud for sure. If I could get any coos deer buck down, that would be phenomenal, because I never thought I would actually even see one, let alone a stud buck like that. So I think our game plan is to come back here in the morning. I actually wanted to go up here on top where we seen that doe earlier, and I think if we're there, we would have had a better visual on those coos deer coming down off the mountain. That's what's happening here on this mountaintop right now. But I'm excited for tomorrow. Heck yeah. I think we'll find more animals in the morning. But the only thing is, it's supposed to be windy tomorrow. Good for stalking, but not for shooting long distance.
Good morning. It is day 3, January 4th. 4th day of the hunt, 3rd day for us. We are back where we came yesterday evening, where we saw the coos deer. And we're going to see if we can get on one of those today. It'd be freaking amazing if we can put one down, because I didn't anticipate to even see one on this trip. We had to double check on our license to make sure that it was legit. And from what I saw, it looks like it's a go. Thoughts, Jaden?
I hope we find a stud, muley, buck this morning. That's all I want to find. Because there's one track up there on top, and he looks like he probably has a big rack, according to his feet. But if we could find the coos, let's see if we could try to get a stalking.
I hope we can find a big buck today. I know. Today, me and Jaden are feeling kind of sick.
I feel very Olympic. Okay, I have to document everything. Well, as much as possible in this hunt. So, on our ride in, I ate a granola bar. Pretty sure it had almonds in it. And I forgot. Sometimes I get a reaction with almonds. And right now, it's not the perfect time for having a reaction. My chest is heavy. Sneezing like crazy. My eyes are watery. Full of snot. So I'm hoping that this passes, because we got a hike to the west here to cover some more country. But This sucks. Ugh. Feel like shit. My allergy attack has kind of subsided, so I feel a little better. My chest is still a little heavy, but I'm not full of snot anymore. Oh my god, that was horrible. But good thing I started coming up here. Levi and Jaden are somewhere behind me. I'm pretty sure those are the 2 bucks we saw yesterday, the goose bucks. They're on the other side. They're 424 yards away. They're right in the open. Just waiting on Levi and Jaden, since they have the big camera and they also have the spotters to verify. I can't tell from here because they're tiny deer. They're pretty deer. I want to get some full scope of them, but they're right in the open. dunk with the rifle. But it was awesome to see them running that hard. I think the boys got some good footage of these two bucks chasing each other. Or one, the big one chasing the smaller one. They're chasing the doe. The big one was a stud too. He's bulked up, big old neck on him. It was awesome. Never seen a coos bucks or coos deer to begin with. We're in coos country for sure. We've seen 4 bucks this morning. The 2 bigger ones were the ones I was on pursuit on. And to be honest, I think these hay dudes are a win if you're gonna hunt archery in this rocky country and cactus. I highly recommend hay dudes. They're not as expensive as some stalking shoes. So my little experiment, I think, came together. So try them out, you guys. I will be using them from now on. Pretty cool. The tripod up go about. The spotter, Jaden's spotter, just fell over, but Levi was standing there just to catch it in time.
This is some pretty crazy wind.
Hurricane force winds. Not ideal for archery.
It'd be good if he gets a nice coos in this one.
Legendary. Okay, things get interesting by the day, especially with our saga with this tent. The high winds. That's what we're coming back to. I'm not sure if the poles are bent.
I don't think so.
Shorten or what?
As you can see, the saga with this tent continues. It's got to survive Saturday, Sunday, 2 more nights, tonight and tomorrow. There's a truck ahead of us. This is how the hunt is getting crazy. That truck ahead of us is one of our boys that we were tribal officials with, Mr. Okoye and his dad. Texted me this morning asking me how things were going. I didn't realize he was actually here too. We were pulling out and Jaden says, "Is that Koye? That's a silver trimmer." We get closer to the main road and sure enough it is him. So I guess they're headed to the city, headed to town, spend the night. We're headed to the general store, get some supplies. As you guys saw, a freaking tent, the biggest problem on this trip. So we gotta get some things to hopefully try to fix it. What kind of day are we having, Jaden?
Oh my god, today's been very, what's a good word to use? Surprising, I guess. I woke up with the worst throat pain. It's been kicking my ass all day. We saw Koye, and we just barely missed our first mountain collision with 2 vehicles, and now we are first responders all of a sudden, and our tent door is really messing us up now. So this hunt has been very eventful.
I was telling Jaden, I think I jinxed it because we're telling the boys back home that they can watch this video a couple of months from now to see all the shenanigans we went into, not knowing that it's going to be this much of a roller coaster ride that we've been on. The tent being the biggest issue, and as Jaden said, it's crazy that we just barely missed a collision, and we're actually we're like the messengers right now. We got to go to the community center and report an accident. Thankfully the couple that were involved are okay, but they definitely need authorities on the scene so that way take care of the issue. I think that's going to interfere with our evening hunt because we were going to road hunt and the way back, but if there's cops or whatever there blocking the road, then we're screwed. So
I didn't think about that.
yeah, and that's the only way to get to our camp too.
So I don't know. It's gonna be a cold night getting back and trying to fix our damn door in our tent. So okay, our evening road hunt was a bust. We checked out the northern part of the unit, very mountainous, very ponderosa pine country. Looks like prime turkey country, good elk country, but no animals to be seen. So we are headed back to camp to deal with the freaking tent and make sure we have a good night's rest, because I think we have a solid game plan. We just saw Pumpkin's post, said that he went to check out some does that they seen at the beginning of this hunt, and sure enough, a big buck moved in, and that's the one he stuck today. Awesome work, Pump. So our game plan is pretty similar. We're gonna go check some does that we seen yesterday morning. We'll go check those first thing in the morning. They're right off the road. That's where I missed my broken antler buck from last year in that area. So we'll check those does to see if something's moved in like Pumpkin's buck did. Then if not, we're going back to the burn where we saw that rutting buck yesterday morning. And then if things don't pan out, we'll come and check out this northern part, but check out the east side of the unit. We're still kind of learning the lay of the land. It's a pretty big unit. Didn't seem like that at first, but now after we've been driving it, it's pretty big. So just giving us some more options. Okay, this is our 4th day. It is January 5th, 2025. The little makeshift door that I made with the duct tape worked out. Slept warm and cozy, except our buddy heater ran out of propane right away, but I didn't want to change it, but I slept good. And now we are going to do a little bit of road hunting early this morning. We're going to check out some of the does that we spotted 2 days ago. There was about 10 does in there. See if the same thing that worked for Pumpkin will work for us. Hopefully there's a buck that's moved in there and we can get on them at first light here.
Go for it.
No.
Oh, wait.
So on the other side of this, on defense, Brian Flores versus Jared Goff. And the first time around,
Oh, yeah.
Goff got the
Oh, my
better of them because there was a lot of blitzing and not a lot of production from that Vikings defense, especially in the final moments of that game. How are the Vikings defense? I mean, they get Blake Cashman back for this game. He did not play in Week 7, so that's huge for them defending the middle of the field. How might their approach change?
Okay, we just found our first huge buck of the trip. He's bedded. I'm gonna make a play on him. Let's see from here. He's right up there. So I'm gonna go put a stalk. Hopefully things come together. Wind's blowing this way.
Right over there, I can see him. Right there. Alright, there's a truck coming. There's a truck. Yeah, move it.
me some cows, man.
Huh?
That's what's good, man.
The stalk was a bust. So, came about 60 yards in my socks. I had to walk back to my shoes. Not sure what happened. It's hard when you can't communicate with your glassers. We don't have walkie-talkies with us, so it's hard to navigate through this stuff because it looks so different from up here than it does from down there. So as you guys saw, the morning stalk was a bust on that stud muley buck. I didn't know what happened, so I got back to the truck. Jaden and Levi said there was some cow, elk that were below him.
His favorite animals.
Jaden said they're my favorite animals. I do have a special place in my heart for them. But not today. Mad at those. But anyway, so I guess when I was making my stalk, those cows bumped that buck out of his bed, took off. I did a whole like 100-yard walk in my socks, as you guys saw, for nothing. I had to walk back to my shoes, which wasn't fun. Then I went to the top of this knob, glass to the north, and I seen a bunch of white butts. So then after that, came down because we hadn't eaten. Our game plan was to try this area, which became a pretty good game plan. But we still, curious minds want to know what was at the burn. We went real quick. There was nothing. Before we went there, Jaden was like, screw this. Why don't we come back to this place? We know where the deer are at. And I did see a nice buck chasing a doe on this side. So we went to camp, had a delicious breakfast, made some breakfast burritos for the boys and myself. Spot on. And gathered our lunch and everything. And now we're headed back to this knob and hopefully find a deer and put on a stalk for the afternoon and hopefully stick one within 50 yards. That's the plan. Lost up another buck cruising by himself, a big old forky. I would make a play on him if he gave me the opportunity. Levi and Jaden are keeping tabs on him, but I'm not sure if he's in private. I'm to go down and investigate, get to the fence line if anything, because private's somewhere right over there. So, but I know I saw a different buck, I'm pretty sure earlier this morning, and a bunch of does. And there is a lot of sign up here. So I'm gonna try to hunker down for the majority of the day, see what else pops out, and see if I can put a stalk on anything else before the day ends. Update, Jaden.
Oh my god, I think we've been looking in the wrong areas for deer. There's a deer over there. There's like a whole group of deer there, and then there's 2 deer down here
That we can see.
mule deer.
Oh, you got it. The big one got it.
So Sherman has 2 options on what he can do, but I guess whatever works for him, whatever he could get closer to. But I told him one of them has his name around his neck, so whatever one he gets close to.
And I'm itchy to fling some arrows now on some muleys, not coos no more. I want to go after a muley, and I think anyone will do because it is a tough hunt.
That big one does look nice though.
Yeah.
Levi wants me to go after the big one.
If you do, I think you should go over, hit that up there, and then go on the back side and come back up, because then they're gonna be like this down there.
I was thinking going this way, going down that wall.
Oh, the Walma and then
Up
over,
like this.
like to the side.
Well, it's
No.
windy this way,
Yeah.
so I need to come across this way. Probably push straight at them like that. Get cross cane from them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, watch out though, you might run into some more. Never know. Back here, right over there.
Mm-hmm.
was today. Oh, he was at 84 yards, standing right there across. And he's down over there. He didn't go 30. Oh my God. Oh. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I just came walking right here. When I see a deer standing there broadside, I put on my binos. It was that buck. I think it's that 3x2 that Jaden saw. And then I ranged him. He was at 89 at first. And then I was like, I can't shoot with my backpack on. And then I took my backpack off. He stood there looking at me. As you can see, where my backpack is right here. I inch closer because of these trees right here, these branches. And then I just pulled my bow back, leveled my pin, put it right where I wanted to hit, shot, and shot was money. And he's laying over there. I can see him. Oh my God. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Thank you, God. Thank you, Mom. It worked out good. It worked out so good. That is so awesome. I am shocked. I am so shocked. Levi kept saying these past yesterday, tomorrow's the day. It's gonna happen tomorrow. And sure enough, it happened. My buck's down right over there. Whew. 84 yards. 84 yards. You gotta trust your equipment, practice, and make sure that your equipment is dead on, so when that shot happens, you can make it count. Darian shot his buck at 30 yards, which is ideal. Falcon shot his buck at 60 yards, which is ideal as well if you're practicing. And I shot mine at 84, which isn't the best ideal shot if you haven't been practicing, if you don't have the equipment for it. But I do. And I just got a book. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I was over there on the other side. He was standing right here, point of impact. First blood. Immediately right there. Looking for my arrow now. I don't know where he's at, but I just wanted to follow the blood trail. A lot of blood right there. Right there. All on the mahogany right here. Right there. All this is covered in blood, and there is my arrow. Never did its job. Arrow, complete pass through. There it is, boys and girls. Arrow covered in blood. There he is. Not the biggest buck in the world, but God bless, he is mine. And I'm going home. The tag field with a 3x2 buck. I am very proud of him. He's got one eye guard, so a 4x2. What a shot! Look at that. Oh my God. What a gorgeous buck. What a gorgeous buck. And I'm making a phenomenal shot right where I aimed. Right where I aimed. Heck yeah. Thank you, little guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
84 yards.
84?
84. You'll see the money shot.
You got it?
Yeah. Not the money shot, but like where I hit.
Nice.
Because when I was like this, the camera was like this. So, too bad I wasn't wearing the hip band.
Right here? He didn't go 20.
Nope.
No.
No.
Damn, money shot.
Yeah, 84 yards.
That's what you call it.
How you feeling?
Awesome. You were right this whole time, Levi. What were you saying since yesterday?
Today's the day.
Yeah. Today's the day. And what did Jaden say before I came down?
Straight G.
No. He said there's a buck with my name.
Oh, yeah. That buck is wearing his name around his neck.
Yeah.
Nice.